Hi, I'm Simone. I'm a medium, psychic, and tarot reader, intuitive. And I'm going to be doing a reading for the sign of Taurus. And I hope that you will find it useful and enjoy the reading. I'm going to put this in the timeless zone because there truly is no clock time in the spirit world. There is just space. And we are the cosmonauts that live in space. We are beings that put on a spacesuit every day when we re-enter our bodies and wake up for a new day. So, Taurians, let's see where we go from here. First shuffle being for our lovely Taurians and your energy. Second is for the partner, other people, or your situation. And the third is for the energy that the two create, i.e. you, the situation or partners or people, create a third energy, which is the energy of the relationships formed around what's going on. So let's see what's happening with you. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, Taurians. First thing coming in, the Eight of Swords. You needing to go well into yourselves to search for the truth within you, to acknowledge your truest and deepest feelings, to not feel trapped by whatever's going on around you. It's very important that you look at what's going on around you with open eyes and clarity. And so therefore, what this card is asking you to do is to let go of your fears. Let go of all the things that you think could go wrong and start concentrating on the things that could actually go right for you. You are maybe feeling fed up with people as well. You might be feeling like you want to do your thing and not be too bothered by others just now, just at the moment. You may also be dealing with a lot of communication. Perhaps it's overwhelming, the amount of communication that's needed, because it feels to me you want to step back from your emotions. And maybe there's a work situation that's overtaking things. And so that's my sense, the feeling of being overwhelmed. Too many thoughts. Yeah, too many thoughts about what's going on. There could be issues as well with traveling. You can see all the water here. And there's a sense of islands here. We could be, some of you, thinking about possibly Thailand, Southeast Asia, traveling, wanting to be by water, perhaps wanting to be still as well, allowing yourself to just open up to the beauty of the world, to really just not be bothered by mundane things. You're also a very deep person, and you may be really concerned about the foundation of your life right now. When I say foundation, I mean your security, your sense of safety, money, home life, money. You may be feeling very trapped in a work situation that there's nothing you can do about right at this moment in time. But that's not true, because there's so much communication here that I would say to you, put yourself out there after a period of quiet and calm, after a period of thinking how you want to slowly move forwards. It's time to communicate. My sense is as well, if you live in a place where two roads meet to become one road, and you're suffering perhaps from headaches at the moment, I feel listen to your head area. Listen to and check out your head. Some of you might be going through surgery, or know somebody that's going through surgery actually, connected to the head area. That's what comes in first into my mind, but it could be that it's just surgery somewhere around the body area. I say just surgery, I don't mean it as just surgery, because obviously surgery is kind of major. And so there may be a concern or a worry for you around someone's health and how serious their health issues actually are. And maybe you're keeping that information, your worries, to yourself right now. It's probably not the best time to be communicating your feelings and thoughts to somebody going through any medical stuff. It's like you'd have to be strong for them, or maybe you have to be strong for a partner who's got a family member going through some surgery. I'm actually hearing church bells in the distance, and I feel like I'm connecting. Possibly this may not be for all of you, but I feel like I want to connect with Churchtown, and I feel I've got an M initial around a place called something town. It makes me feel like there are some problems or delays with communication. The communication feels like sort of stuck in the ether a little bit. So there may be somebody that you want to speak to, email, message, and you're waiting to hear back. And that's causing you concern. Please know that the message is going to be received, or communication is going to be restarted. The internet looks to me like it's going to be working again very shortly. Yes, I want to connect with islands and lots of sea. Southeast Asia. I feel like I've got a relationship here and it's a bit on hold, and that is because the communication is sparse at the moment. Taurians, or some of you thinking of doing something with your hair, restyling it. Yes, I feel at the moment a lot of, there's much more passion inside of you than you're showing because of where your mind is at the moment. A little bit more romance would do you an awful lot of good. Who wouldn't it do good for? Okay, here we go. The underlying energy, Seven of Swords, is again about keeping your thoughts inside yourself, finding it difficult to share, because sometimes by the time we put our thoughts or feelings into words, we've lost a sense of what's going on inside of us. It somehow seems like we're trying to express something deep, and as we express it in words, it comes out and somehow it's not so effective, if you like. Keep your own counsel at the moment. You're handling change, and that can be very unsettling. So keep your counsel. You don't need to speak to lots of people at the moment. It probably wouldn't be too helpful if you had too many different opinions right now. Like I said, there's a lot of communication here. Swords are communication, air. Some of you may literally be dealing with an air sign partner. Air signs being Libra, air sign being, oh goodness me, Libra, Aquarius, oh, I don't know how exactly you feel about the time of Aquarius as well, because the time being shown to me is behind us, of course, Aquarius. It was last month, it was January, February time, and I get that as a time, especially for you Taurians, as feeling like the earth is shifting under your feet. There's a sense here that at work, there's still communication which has to take place to do with the very foundations of your life, i.e. the foundations of where you work, how you work, who you work with. Ideas are shifting. Yeah, I feel like some of you are going to be heading towards a meeting. There's going to be discussions. I feel like two people are involved, two other people and you. Don't overthink things, please. Please don't. If you're dealing with a Gemini, then again, please have this sense that right now, and possibly up until the time of Gemini, changes are happening. Partners are shifting. If you're connected to a Gemini, if you're Taurian connected to a Gemini, partners are shifting, partnerships are shifting, friendships are shifting. Try not to overload yourself at this moment. Also, you might have difficulties in understanding the truth or dealing with the truth at the moment. You may be feeling, Taurus, that within your partnership, and this is not for everybody, of course, but it is for some of you, If you're dealing with partners who style their hair, who pay a lot of attention to their hair, you may be looking at them and feeling like, I just don't understand you. Why are you doing this? Well, let's see what's going on with the partner. Oh, okay. Immediately we've got the Six of Pentacles, and that's saying to me there's a power shift going on. There's a power shift going on, which is a very basic power shift in the very foundations of your life. I feel like you're having to deal with authority figures, and you want to stack up through your coins. You want to stack up the number of good friends, or you want to stack up the number of good colleagues that are around you. I feel like you're trying to work out who you can actually trust, Taurus. September, October time of Virgo feels like things start to fall into your lap. Possibly either an offer of work coming in around that time, or a partnership that could become way more solid. There may be a proposal here. If you wear a ring on your third finger, here, your third finger, it feels to me like I want to say to you, just be very careful with the hand that wears the ring on the third finger. You may experience some difficulties with blood flow, or a numbness in that area. Just look after. I feel it's your I feel it's a hand that's really close to you. So you may actually be connected to somebody who's got a problem with their hands at the moment, possibly their right hand. You may be, it could, or it could be your hand, like I say, but it's connected to a ring on the third finger. I feel like you're very protective at the moment over your throat area. Yeah, my guidance to you is to stay balanced, and okay, yes, nice, very nice. So whether you're in a partnership at work, or whether this is a personal relationship, either way, generally speaking for Taurians, it feels to me like you want to close the doors on a situation so that when you come home, you feel secure, you feel balanced, you feel you've got everything you need. And you really do, Taurus. Most of you have everything you need right now. When it comes to support in partnerships and home life and security, a lot of you have that stability. So, you know, here's you with the sense of communication, talk, talk, talk. Here's you with the stability. I don't feel the rug is going to be pulled from under your feet, in a sense. You have a good partner. Most of you have good partners by your side. I'm not saying it's necessarily always easy, but oh my goodness me, but you have a good partner. Okay, and so what do we have here? First of all, Page of Swords. Then what fell to the floor was the Knight of Pentacles. Now the Page of Swords, again, communication. You may be in a situation that's relatively new. Like I said, a lot of communication involved, a lot of talking, a lot of people around you, this sense of nervousness and a sense of somebody making decisions around you. Again, I take this all in a work connection. Then I feel, or some of you may be starting up literally a new partnership at work. Age difference as well. And here we have somebody very solid at your side, somebody reliable, an earth sign. Again, coming back to the solidity here. The undercurrent, the underlying energy is supportive of you right now. I wonder how much you appreciate this person or these friends, solid, loyal to you. Also, I feel there's certainly somebody at work as well, someone quite loyal towards you. Speak your truth when you're ready, but for now, hold back until you have that meeting involving two people. Then it feels like the situation turns itself around and this new fresh air comes in around it. So I hope that helps a bit, Taurus, and be cool at the moment about things. Don't panic. Keep your counsel, especially at work. Look at who you feel you can trust, and if you're not sure, then rather say nothing. Look to your partnership at the moment for support. Also, I am seeing you going up and down an escalator or escalators here. It feels like there's a bit of excitement in the air. Watch out for an owl. The owl could come in through, and I tell you where I see it down here. This could be a signal through a poster, through a t-shirt, through an advert on TV, or literally you may see or hear an owl. But it feels when that happens, that comes, I feel there's going to be news that follows shortly after seeing the owl, whichever way you see it. And it feels to me like that news could actually end up being quite positive for you in the long run. It's to do with your working life, your finances. So I feel you're going to be walking towards solid ground, even if it doesn't feel like it right now. You're walking towards solid ground, okay, in your working life especially. You stand on solid ground, most of you, in relationships just now. So have faith, all right? I hope that helps a bit, Taurus. Thanks for listening. Thank you. And again, if you want to find me, you can find me on my website, simonpsychicmedium.com. You can find me on Facebook, Simon Psychic Medium. You can find me on oh, I don't know. You can find me anywhere. I'm sure you'll find me if you need me. That's how I feel the universe works. We find each other when we need to. So for now, my heart to yours. Thanks for listening. Bye. Till the next time. Bye bye.